Hello and welcome to a short demonstration to introduce the Jitter functionality on the Spirent Atero 100GB platform. First thing we'll do is we can go into the Profile Impairment section, and what we're going to do is we're going to add Jitter initially on this default profile. Now this will add Jitter impairments to all traffic flowing through the Atero 100GB. So it's located next to the delay tab, and one thing to notice is that the jitter impairments will share the same memory as allocated for the delay. Okay, so to add a jitter profile, if we go into Edit, it brings up this window here. Now we can see we have various distributions: step, Gaussian, gamma, uniform, and a custom import as well. Now for this I'm just going to use the Gaussian, and in here on 100GB interface I can add up to 400 milliseconds of delay, and that's with the extended jitter range enabled. So for the moment I'm going to put 500 microseconds in there, and we have a maximum amount of points of 1024. And for this demonstration I think I'll do 700. Okay, now if I click generate, what this will do is give me a histogram down the bottom with our maximum number of points, the value of the maximum delay points, minimum jitter, maximum jitter. What we can also do is have a look at the delay graph as well. And by zooming in, I can see each individual point and what delay is associated with each point as well. Okay, so if you're happy with that, we click Apply. I'm going to press close there. Now we have is the summary up here. Now these values will correspond to the values we see on Spirent Test Center. And you'll notice now that our remaining memory allocation has dropped to about 9,500 microseconds. And if I go to delay, I'll see that's the same memory allocation remaining there. So to enable this, we just click that, and we can clearly see now that we're applying jitter to the default profile, so that's all packets flowing through the Atero. Now at the same time we can add some delay. So let's apply that there, and then enable, like so. So it is easy as that to apply some jitter. Remembering we have various distributions, step, Gaussian we've been through, gamma, uniform, and of course a custom import as well. Okay, now what I might want to do next is add an additional profile. So maybe I want to select specific traffic to apply jitter to. So if I go into Filter Builder, and let's say I'm looking for certain traffic with a VLAN ID of, let's say 300. And what I do is I add in my parameters and drag this profile down to where I would like. So that's port 1 for this example. In fact, just for variety, maybe we're looking for traffic with VLAN ID of 100, and I'll add this in the port 2 direction. Okay, so now if I go to Profile Editor, let's have a look at port 1 and port 2, and I can add some jitter in here as well. I'll do a gamma distribution on this one. Like so. Okay, and we'll enable that like so. Now in the reverse direction, now I can have the filter there, add some jitter like so. I'll do another Gaussian one, keep that at 100, move this one down to 300. Okay, so 300 points there. Okay, so if we're happy with that, we can then apply. Okay, and now enable. Now if we want to see these impairments in a bit more detail, we can click this detail view here and we can see exactly what impairments we have on each profile. So that's port 1 and that would be port 2. Now at the same time we can add some delay here. So let's add some like so and enable that. And also at the same time we can apply packet corruptions. So let's drop some packets. About 5%. Those should be enough. And enable that like so. Okay, so that's how easy it is to apply packet jitter to all packets on the default profile, or we can select specific traffic using the filters. And if I go into here, I can add various different parameters to actually filter on. Okay, so that's enough for just now, just to give an introduction to the jitter functionality, which has been implemented on the Attero 100 gig. Okay, that concludes the short demonstration of the jitter functionality of the Attero 100 gig. Thank you very much for listening.